Oh yeah, we are here. We
We
are
here.
here. We are here, man. You got a nice little background, man. I like how you got the little porn lights in the back. I like how
I
that's
mean,
looking, man.
I mean, it's just peace,
Got it
serenity.
got it
You
nice and
know,
dark, man. I
yeah,
like I
nice
like
little
that,
work.
man.
It's a good workspace.
I like that. It's kind of bright in my shit. I kind of like how you got yours, man. I can't even turn on the light in here. You know, when your ceilings is high and your windows go all the way up there, you can't, you know. But
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
you know what I'm saying? But I like how you got that set up. I really do.
Yeah, it's like it's really high because I'm at the top of a building right now, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
kind of high. It didn't really need to be too much top. You're right at the top.
No, I like that. I really like that. I think you
Okay.
got me want to do something, put some lights around like that. That looks real fire and
Yeah,
peaceful.
y'all change the mood. Today's money is green. You know why it's
Okay.
green?
Why it's green?
Hey, Ward,
Oh, that's why it's green.
green light.
Green light.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you got paid a nice little penny to take them.
No, nope. Mm-mm.
I think you're lying. But okay, because I don't see you just coming out to take them for no reason.
Well, sometimes it's about the sport now, ain't it?
I mean, we gonna start off lying on here. I
Yes,
just want to know. Are we
yes,
gonna start off lying?
yes.
Okay, so cool. As long as you admitted it, I'm cool with you lying.
Hmm.
Okay, I could deal with that. Okay. So let me ask you something. Since I'm a blogger now, right?
Sure, we
I'll just
all
bring
are.
it up. Okay, cool.
We all are.
All right,
All of us.
cool. I just came to terms with it. That's all. So I'm trying to get into the whole blog.
But I think it's better when they hear it from us because we actually done it.
Right.
That's what make it like it's not blogging because we actually can tell them from experience. Because like sometimes you listen to a blogger, but they haven't done it though. It's
Makes
probably
sense.
better to listen to us. Yeah.
Makes sense. Um, what I want to ask you is, what made you take a war? Honestly, this is something I want to know.
What made me take him out of what? Like, well,
I
if
mean,
you notice,
you had a few lined up. You had Swamp, and you had A Ward. I just want to know what made you what made you take A Ward.
well,
Dope
this is
matchup though. I think you had two dope matchups. So good.
well, what I do, I try to keep a matchup that's worth it in the floating device because if you put all your eggs in one thing, because when I'm ready to rap, I'm ready to rap. I ain't really finna
I,
be like,
I
you
totally
know what I'm saying?
understand that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I have created multiple matches. Period. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was just a war turn. God lined him up because he done dealing with him. What? Man, what? What?
All right. So where do you where do you rank
No, no. Why?
this?
Why is it that
Yo, listen, I can laugh. I'm just laughing. That's all I'm doing.
no? But God does not deal with him though.
So
You
God
think
don't
so?
mess with A Ward no more. It's all
No.
kind of over for A Ward. Him and God is not one. They're not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He sinned because see, look, he
How
go
did he
on stage.
sin?
He go on stage and he hides behind Jesus.
Right.
And in the Bible, it says he ain't even supposed to be around us. The saints ain't supposed to even be mixing with the sinners. When he gets in these
Mingling with. Okay.
platforms, he's supposed to be. If he come in our platforms, he's supposed to be using his voice to witness and bring more people to Jehovah. Have you seen him do that?
No.
Oh, you saw him twist his fingers and rap. Oh, hey, Ward, I'm telling the church on you. That's gonna be a part of my gimmick. Your church gonna know about you soon. Now look, when your church find out who you really is, what's gonna happen? You better tell them ahead of time. 'Cause it
Oh
ain't,
man.
no, I'm telling you the game plan. The church is gonna know who he is very soon.
All right. So is this like a excited um
Yes,
verb?
yes.
Why? We'd love to know.
Well, one reason is because those who know the card. I told you the card, didn't I? You know the card.
Yeah, you told me the card, and the card is kind of
Insane,
crazy.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
kind of crazy for real.
that card is all the powers on that card come from the world we come from. So what the little furry guy doesn't understand is we're not in his world. Like he tweeted, he said, "My hardest battle is about to be frack because he schemes, punches. He don't even realize, bro, that's not where we're going."
Who? All right, enlighten me on who's frack.
He's
Um,
from King of the King of the Dot grind time side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna now let me. The reason I will feel like the reason I feel like A Ward said that is because I don't think they feel like taking all type of battle rappers is hard because they don't talk about the guns and the stuff we talk about and stuff like that. So I guess they feel like taking us is easy because he might feel like that's just how you gonna approach him.
No, what one reason why he feels it easy is because the black people in this culture hold his hand anyway.
Okay.
If he was forced to go and defend and be what he got to do on his own, he wouldn't be A Ward. Because when the white boys get him, they do beat on him. A lot of people don't like it. If you go look at A Ward resume, which came out yesterday, well, I posted it yesterday. It's like 75% of his 80 opponents are up and comers. They're not even like people that's like main eventers, and none. He's not. He's so technically he's proved nothing. Now you can like him as much as you want. You can say, "Oh, I like him." He's proved nothing though.
Do you think he's good?
Hmm?
Do A Verb think he good?
I mean, for this era, not of our time. No,
Explain that.
you know he wouldn't
I
have got on.
understand it.
You know he wouldn't have got on the court with us. Like he would have been one of the people that was cut. We can play in his era and not see. We can survive and play in this new era because we really are the real artists. He's not, what he is not a real artist. That's a machine. That's genetically modified. No, yeah.
So you're saying
So
they created him.
well, yeah, he. Well, look what it took for A Ward to get hot. First off, all the popular rappers in the world had to go on the app for him to even get hot. He got here in 2016. Like he said in an interview, if Verb came out in 2016, you wouldn't have liked him. But I came out in 2009, and I've been a main eventer since then. He came out in 2016, and we didn't catch wind of him until 2020. That's 4 years of failure.
Mm.
That's 4 years of it. Okay, I didn't have a chance to have 4 years of failure. It was sink or swim. I just happened to swim every time. White boy.
But we pretty know that we pretty much know that our era was the hardest era in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody should argue with that. I wouldn't know how. Well, we was out in 2000. So we, like you said, we've been out since that time all the way up to now. So we was out in 2016 era, and I don't. I wouldn't agree with that. I felt like anybody could have came. We could have came out and the same. It was the same thing.
Yeah, because here's the thing. We did. Okay, if I came out in 2009 and in 2016 I'm still on stage, he comes out in 2016 and we didn't know about him till 2020. I didn't get 4 years to fail, sir.
Right.
No.
Makes sense.
So yeah, so the thing with A Ward is he's highly delusional because the fans have told him, like when you used to being a dork, and then people started, this is what we're dealing with. He's used to
like
being a
Ward,
dork.
man. I never met him, but I like the guy. Man.
I mean, that's cool, but you could tell he used to be in a dork.
Right.
So when people start to accept him, it's overwhelming. When they don't accept him, he breaks down. This is his first grudge match that he has to face. This is not my first one. Not remotely at all.
On top of that, I want to say this about A Ward. I think A Ward is dope, right? But I'm eager to see how A Ward does. This is a different feel when it's not, when it's going to YouTube against somebody that's been on YouTube, that's known in that for that era. I want to see what he do. Is he gonna break or is he gonna be able to hold?
He don't understand because when we come back to YouTube, that means all my fans come. I'm overwhelmingly heavier than him. There will be nothing he'll be able to do anyway. It's like it's 100% nothing he's able to do because he don't have one battle that got 1 million views on it. I might be 80, 90 million views total or something like that. 70, 80, 90, it's up there. So quite naturally, I have way more fans. They're gonna come there. How do you beat that? You can't beat that. It's impossible for you to beat that because you don't have enough. Like, okay, when we in this era, they get to have the upper hand because it's more dorks. It's more video games. They got the upper hand. This night, he does not have the upper hand because nobody on that card comes from his side of the game. He's the only one out. He's the only one that's going to be different. So nobody has to play the game that he thinks is battle rap. You have to play ours now. He don't realize that until he get there. He ain't gonna notice it until the acts are going on before him and the temperature is changing. That's when he gonna know he ain't in Kansas no more. Because there's nobody else on the card that does what he does. Who else on that card does what he does?
Right. From what I
Right.
know on the card, yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, so he's one. He's one of 10.
So that card is back to really the gritty,
It's
that
back
side.
to
It's back
MCing.
to
Yes.
the MCing and
Yes.
the gritty part
Yes.
of okay.
Yes. And this is what a lot of the fans don't understand. Like, it's every time in battle rap you're gonna have advantages and disadvantages. Okay, for this era, the veteran guys, we're at a disadvantage. It's more people to stand against us. They train the rappers out with the old, in with the new. It's like it's cliquish, and now the dorks want to be in the front. This night is when everything goes back to normal one time, because it's gonna be very hard to watch anything else after you see this.
Right.
Very hard. Yeah, because it's the, if he's the only one on the card like that, he's outnumbered again. So his whatever he thinks, his theories, his strategies, they have no power in there. You're not in your world. Like so when we come to your world, like when we come to, like if I come battle them in their settings, it's their rules. This all this scheming and shit. This is stuff like we didn't do that. We got to work. We you painted your picture. We listened to you. This era you can do anything. He's going to bring this era attack because he's not a real MC. He don't know how to alter anything. He's not that type of guy. He's going to point his finger the whole night, tell me what I did wrong, try to tell people what I'm not. He's going to play the little rebuttal game and do generic sports bars. That's it. It has no power in this setting though. No.
Do you think he was in a similar type of setting when he battled Big K?
And he was assaulted.
But do you think he was in a similar type of setting? Do you think
no, not this tight, because okay, Big K was a grudge for him. He asked for more time. Well, he messed up the first date, and then he came back the second time and was destroyed. Okay, I'm the wrong person to lose to because you've been talking crazy to me, and you say you from the Midwest, which we found out is not true either. You were born.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was born. He was born in Kansas. This is the reason why he don't pack events in his city. Every person who like that is that we go to their city or we see a packed event on them, right? We've never seen one on A-Ward. Now today he's repping Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, so you play with that whole Midwest branding. You're not even from the Midwest. You were born there. Like let's say SZA, right? SZA was born in St. Louis. She says she's from Jersey. She reps one. You can't pick two, A-Ward. You can't pick two.
So you gotta pick one.
Yeah, like come on, man. So
what do you pick? This is my thing. What do you do? Do you pick the place you was born, or do you pick the place where you grew up?
Where are you from?
That's what I'm saying. Where are you from? Are you from somewhere because you're born there, or are you from somewhere because you grew up there?
You're from where you grew up and you learned and you adapted to.
Okay,
that's where you're from.
So then, so basically, if I'm born in New York, but they took me to Jersey since I was 5, and I grew up there and learned everything there, that I'm from Jersey.
You're from Jersey, basically. Okay. Yeah. Look, let's take Tupac. He was born where?
He was born in New York.
Biggest songs is California Love, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we look at Tupac as LA, even though he's born there.
Right.
True. But yeah. So your mans feel like he can pump 2 different places. Like this is ridiculous, man. Like all this time. When you go to somebody's history and you look at their resume, and they have 80, the kid has more battles than me, and he has 75% of that list nobody know. It's insane. It's kind of insanity.
How many battles do A-Ward have?
Oh, quite a few. Like that? Yeah, he got more than me. Yeah, he got more than me in shorter time, and still
how
not
many
one.
Battles do you have?
Like 60 something. But he has more than me in a shorter time. And none of his battles are at 1 million. My arguments touch 1 million.
So what is A-Ward highest battle? Where's it at?
I think it's like 700.
Okay.
That's trash though. Wasn't nobody outside. Nobody's here. So okay, this artist is manufactured. However you feel it. In his mind, he wants to argue stats. He thinks that he's better than me. White man, you're not better than me. Not at this.
So what's the stats that they arguing on? What is it?